Okay. Let's see here. Okay, we are live. I'm going to wait a little bit for members to hop in, and then I want to share one word of caution. Don't we love the words of caution? You don't want to hear words of caution. You want to hear Bitcoin to the moon and everything like that. One word of caution. One word of caution. I'm probably going to get a little aggressive in selling my Bitcoin miners. So that's not the word of caution. But hello, Max. Let's just let people hop in here. What an amazing day. A $6,500 candle. Hello, me and James Brown. And don't be suspicious. Hello. Good afternoon, Ollie. Crazy day, Bull. Yes, sir. What a weekend. Yeah. Hello, Coco. Yep. Okay. I'm going to take one more minute before people hop in here, and then we'll look at some charts and stuff like that. You think your Doge price will hit the 53? I think it's going to go above 53 cents. Hello, MB. Hello, V. Boatar. Hit those likes, yeah. Or maybe don't. I told people to smash up the like button during my live stream earlier today. And then for a brief moment, we went to 1.2 thousand viewers. And I'm like, oh, wait a second. No, we don't want to get to 1,000 people in the live stream yet. So am I feeling better? I'm feeling good. Yeah, 1.3K. There was a brief moment when it was 1.5. Yeah. Make crypto great again. Hello, Matt. I saw a screenshot from Fox News. Doge is worth more than Ford. That's hilarious. That was awesome. Yeah. All right, guys. Let me give you one word of caution. All right, let's just get the sad stuff out of the way here. A lot of people are bringing up this USDT dominance chart. And I don't, it's something just to keep in mind. All right, so it did tap it in 2019. That was probably that retrace in 2019. But you can see the trend line here. 2021 got down to the trend line in the second quarter and spent a lot of time at that trend line. When was it? It hit it, the first time it hit it was February of 2021. Okay, so we could spend a lot of time at this trend line. May 10th of 2021 was when USDT dominance stopped, just hanging around the trend line, and then boom, we were good to go. So that was 3 months. 3 months of hanging along the trend line. And then earlier this year, hit the trend. Well, November 2021 hit the trend line. I didn't draw this trend line perfectly, by the way, so I just don't know. But I've seen a lot of people on Twitter draw it better. But earlier this year, hit the trend line, USDT dominance trend line, and then here we are again. We're close. We are close to hitting it again. USDT dominance plummets, gets close to the trend line. Maybe this is similar. I would think that this would be similar to the first and second quarter of 2021. Just something to keep in mind, Do we lose the trend line? What if we just plummet below this trend line? That's a possibility. But okay, that's the only bear post I will post for today is Landwolf ripping. INEC, is that Landwolf on Solana or Landwolf on Base? Because I've been paying a little bit of attention to Landwolf. Okay, down to 3.14%. Yeah, that'd be nice. Let's get down to 3.14% on Solana. Are you serious? I'm not going to look that up. Whatever. I'm not a fan of Landwolf anymore. So, all right, make crypto great again. Yes. Hello, Matt. Good day. All right. We need to push the viewer threshold up. Yeah, I did already talk about that. All right, it's up 60%. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to the day when Landwolf when Land Wolf is flipped by HEEHEE. So let's see here. Have you seen Fartcoin God Candle? All right, I'm gonna type in Fartcoin here. My favorite coin, makes me feel so great, makes me feel like I've accomplished a great deal in my life when people ask me about Fartcoin. $146 million market cap. Yeah, that's going crazy. So I've never heard of it. Wow, this is very new. Okay, very new pump.fun coin. That's insane. So, all right, well, congratulations if you bought Fartcoin. Let me look up Land Wolf. Joe, I see you there. Come on. All right, Land Wolf, 60%, up to 17 million. You know, I never officially gave up on Land Wolf, but it's nice to see something. You know, for those of you who are holding Land Wolf, I'm happy for you. So, what do you think is a good entry for Solana? I sold at 195 after FOMC. You know, I've made a couple of videos talking about just how do we handle this? What is Act 1? I don't know what Act 1 is. How do we handle just this season where things are going up and up and up? I would think that this 786 is the best opportunity for you. So the 786 is 204.27, something like that. Yeah, I've been very active because now is the time to strike. So 204, it's not going back down to 195 most likely. Hey Alex, I wonder what happened when HEEHEE when Solana do new all-time high, maybe 350 to 400. Yeah, HEEHEE will do very well. Not financial advice. So, all right, you were looking at 205. You know, I mean, for the most part, a lot of meme coins, even though Wolf finally has a 60% candle, congratulations. I mean, HEEHEE is up 7x or more than that since its bottom, and Wolf is up 60% today. And you have newer coins like Fartcoin, apparently, you know, doing amazing. A lot of meme coins are just kind of hanging around, you know? So they're either, some are bleeding, some are down. So most meme coins are just down right now or flat. But thank you, Joshua and Didi. Let's see, disappointed at LCX, thought it would be pumping a bit with this activity. Guys, yeah, listen. Wait, before I mention LCX, just a reminder, the HEEHEE giveaway is for 20 more minutes. So you can buy, if you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE, you will automatically be entered into a raffle to where you could win $100 worth. So LCX, let me go back to the daily chart here. LCX, I am not all that worried about LCX. I know sentiment on it is very low. It's very, very low right now. So I'd be interested in buying. And then you guys got to remember, I know it's frustrating, right? LCX, ICP, what we're seeing right now is exactly what we should be seeing. What am I thinking here? Bitcoin hits a new all-time high. What happens after Bitcoin hits a new all-time high? Ethereum starts pumping really hard. But Ethereum is still not anywhere near its previous all-time high. And that's what happens. Okay? So so Ethereum pumped, Solana pumped, even Cardano pumped. And so what we're going to see most likely is a lot of larger cap altcoins start moving. And we've already kind of seen that. I mean, Chainlink here, Chainlink's doing very well. It it broke through its resistance, did a back test of support, and now it looks like it's ready to go. It's above its 200-day moving average. So Chainlink looks very good. I mean, right now, what I would do is I'd go to coinmarketcap.com, and I would just, if I'm looking for a new entry, I'd stick with something in the top 50. You know, not everything, but, you know, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, probably not Tron. Tron's had already had some significant moves. Avalanche for sure. Toncoin, Chainlink, Sui. Wow, Sui's up 75% the last week. Even like, all right, Bitcoin Cash, dare I say even Polkadot. Actually, Polkadot, you guys know I'm a huge hater of Polkadot. But Near, look at these. Near, Aptos, wait a little bit for Litecoin. There's a lot of options within the top 50. I would stick with the top 50 for now, and then maybe even as early as next week, I would look into out maybe, you know, 50 to 100. So now is not quite the time for the LCXs of the world, or what else? The ICP, well, ICP is pretty high market cap, right? So ICP should heat up a decent amount. It's up 33% in the last week. So I saw a question about ICP. Will ICP start to move soon? It's up 33% in the last week. So it is a little bit behind some of the other ones here, but you know, you go lower in the top 100. I mean, really, top 100, it's all doing well. So maybe outside of the top 100, some of those are going to lag behind a little bit. But let's go back to, so yeah. Let's see. Did you notice Crow moving finally, just like you said it would? Well, Elias, yeah, you know what? I need to not take all that much credit for Crypto.com because I gave up on it with the Wells notice from the SEC. So Wells notice with the SEC, I gave up thinking that was going to hold it back. But then Crow has been one of the top performers, and maybe it's time to jump back on that Crypto.com train. The thing is, I'm not buying this. I'm not buying a crypto that exploded the way that Crow has. I'm going to wait. And, you know, dare I say I'm going to wait for the dip, even though I just made a video on TikTok and X saying that I'm not going to wait for the dip for most cryptos. Cryptos like this, I'm waiting for the dip. You better believe it. Most cryptos are still doing okay, but not amazing, you know? So let's see. All right, let me look at the ICP chart. I'm feeling the heat. You know, I'm going to try to devote as much attention as possible to every question, but I might have to plow through some things here. ICP is right now at the 200-day. Be careful with that. A lot of cryptos. Now, it should break through, right? And it looks like, I mean, is this going to be a wick here? This is not a point when I would want to be buying into ICP. If I was in a long right now, I'd exit a little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. So Solana coins, money seems to be bouncing between same buyers. Once new blood comes in, we'll be good. Yeah, Dave. MSTR did 13 billion in trading volume today. I don't know what MicroStrategy's volume usually is, but I'm sure that's a lot. So what are your top cryptos now buy for 2 to 3x? Man, there's so many options. I mean, I've been talking about Say. I've been talking about what other ones? Oh man, Say was one of them. Tectum. Actually, I posted on the HEEHEE Premium Discord, which, just a reminder, you know, I posted a bunch there today. I'm going to be a lot more active now in the HEEHEE Premium Discord. So I got some chart requests, and I looked at Tectum. Tectum and Axelar look very similar. So Axelar looks pretty good right now, and Tectum as well. Those are two that might be good ones to get in on. If you want to see my entire commentary on that, get your 20,000 HEEHEE tokens, and then you can get access to the Discord. So what else here? Hello, Chip. Was curious about my ICP. Have about 1,000 right now, and it's the only thing not moving, but looks like breaking 200 SMA. I mean, like I said, it's up 33% in the last week. Any changes in your conviction and your price targets? I'm just going to follow the market, man. I'm going to let the market lead me. I mean, the big thing right now is, guys, we want Bitcoin dominance to make one more big move up. As Bitcoin's price is rising the way it is, we want Bitcoin dominance to as the Bitcoin price rises dramatically as it's been doing this last week. Let's see Bitcoin get over $100,000. Bitcoin's dominance to get somewhere between 62 and 63%, and then take the elevator down and flush into the most beautiful alt season that you've seen since 2021. But we'll see about after that. I just don't want it to end up like Zcash, which I sold a year ago because it was a laggard. Yeah, hold on. Now's not the time to sell anything. And it's a dangerous game to be playing. Remember, I mean, like on Monday of last week, a lot of you, I got a lot of questions saying like, I'm bored with Cardano. I'm bored with Cardano. I want to get a different cryptocurrency because it just seems like this thing's dragging on forever. And then look at Cardano. Look at exactly what it's done. It's almost at a new 2024 high within 7 days. That's insane. And so now, last week when you asked me for a price target on Cardano, I would have said a new 2024 high. And now it looks like a new all-time high could be in play for Cardano. So it's a dangerous game to play by selling the boredom and trying to buy into something that you're a lot more excited about. There's going to be a lot of Cardanos, a lot. Okay, so I'm way behind on. Let me plow through some TikTok comments here. ADA pump because of Charles. Yeah, I don't know. Crow 40% a day. Yeah, I heard some news about Near Protocol, something investing $1 billion in something. Saad, I haven't heard anything about that. But Bitcoin's at $87,700. Wow. Okay, so Near is a good one to be buying right now. Okay. What's up with the Act 1 meme? It's done 2,000% in 2 days. I need to look into this Act 1. I just don't know anything about it. So any thoughts on Beam prediction? Okay, so got a couple of comments on Beam. Let me look at Beam. I don't have a prediction for Beam, but it's at 2.2 cents. Beam looks really good. Broke through the 200-day. So finally, new all-time high for Bitcoin. And a lot of these cryptos that have been getting rejected at the 200-day have broken through. So Beam looks really good. Next point of resistance would be this resistance line here, 27 cents. But really, looking at the fibs, Beam has plenty of room to go higher short term, and then it should put in a new all-time high sometime, maybe 2024. So new all-time high would be like, a little bit more than double where it is now. Yeah, for sure. So let's see. I'm sorry, I'm already struggling right now. What will be alt's next move? I'm still in loss. You gotta be patient. I've made lots of content talking about that. Watch my first video that I made today. I've made 4 TikToks today, okay? So watch the first video that I made today. I made 2 YouTube videos. One's going to publish tomorrow morning. Would you enter Near and AVAX and Link right now? Near and AVAX, yes. Link, actually all 3 of those would be good ones right now. So how do I get into premium Discord? Who do I text? You need to send a message to KB on Telegram. So if you're in the HEEHEE Telegram group, look for KB, message him your wallet and your username, your Discord username. Are you going to update your normal price spreadsheet? No. Are you thinking all-time high for Tectum? Guys, I know you guys love price targets. You're going to do a lot better if you just let the market lead you, okay? And maybe follow my lead, Don't worry about price targets, okay? Just exit when it's time to exit. And, I mean, there's people who hear price targets and they're like, okay, I am not going to sell a dime until we get to those price targets. Let's not do that. So new all-time high for Tectum, that would be a 5X. That's possible. I'm not promising anything, but that is possible. All right, we have 10 minutes left in the HEEHEE giveaway. If you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE between now and the end, in 10 minutes, you'll automatically be entered into a raffle to where you could win $100 worth. Will Trias rebound from KuCoin delist? I have no idea. That's one that I haven't looked at it in a month or so, and that's one that I was just saying, just straight up stay away from it. Yeah, say SEI. Yes, thank you, Saad. What is a good indicator to keep us grounded and cool and not FOMO? Man, I mean, Listen, I mean, watch my second most recent TikTok. Okay. Do not do anything stupid, but there's a lot of altcoins still. It's between buying now and waiting for the dip. This is the one time, 99% of the time, I would say just wait and chill out. Just wait for things to come back down. This is the one time where it makes, man, I feel like I'm going to get struck by lightning right now. This is the time when you are more likely to get burned waiting for the dip than just buying. Okay. But keep cool and don't FOMO in general. I mean, you know, I begged you guys to buy in August. I know I keep bringing that up, whatever. How about ADA or ICP entry right now or Axelar? All right, actually, sorry, James. I'm going to get back to YouTube because this is the YouTube members only live stream, and I just wanted to plow through some comments. I was behind there. So the graph is the next request here. The graph, I mean, the last few days have been great for the graph. This should put in a new 2024 high. That would be a 3x. Now here's the deal. How much of a struggle is the 200-day moving average going to be? It's currently, the 200-day is at a little under 20 cents right now. And this will be some resistance, 20.05 cents. So the graph, it's okay, you know, it's okay to buy, but it's gonna get rejected at a penny more than where it is right now. So short term, there's probably some better plays. I feel the energy in your voice. I'm just trying to keep up, but thank you. All right. So Beam, yeah, I looked at Beam. I'm V-stuck on Doge. I have a 100K Doge bag. No clue where to set targets because of your conservative 55 target. But then you mentioned that it may be invalidated. But Dogeflation is a big issue, right? Chip, it's not that big of a deal. Doge inflates, you know, you hear numbers like 10,000 tokens printed a minute, which equates to 14.4, I think, million printed a day. And yeah, that sounds really scary, but I like to think in terms of percentages. Doge increases 3% annually as of right now, somewhere between 3 and 4%. $88,000 Bitcoin, by the way. Yeah, Will, I got you, man. I think Doge is going over $1. I did give a 53% price target when I was thinking $7 trillion market cap. Doge is most likely going over $1, and we need to get on our knees and pray that Doge will get over $1, because if Doge gets over $1, the insanity of 2021 might return. You know, the retail normies who, I hate to say it, they're going to be your exit liquidity. They're going to come back in full force and provide a lot of volume for you to exit. So anyway, thank you for the confirmation. Very excited. Been holding since 4.9 cents. Wow, you bought the bottom. Dogecoin, 100K tonight. Will, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. 100K is going to be huge resistance. I wouldn't be surprised if we hit 100 and then went back down to 80. Or not 80, excuse me, into the 80s. Okay, forgive me, not 80, but into the 80s. Got another 9, so nothing will perform like it. Yeah, you're right on that. How about ADA or ICP entry right now? Man, James, ICP is going to be a lot easier than ADA. ICP, it's tough. You know, it's right above the 200-day. Let's say that ICP moves violently and then probably gets rejected around 976. I would expect perhaps a move back down to the 200-day, a back test of the 200-day. So like $9 and 15 cents, somewhere around there. Cardano, I can't give you an entry on Cardano, man. Look at Cardano. What are we saying here? Maybe do we say 46 cents? That's the most logical level of resistance or of support. Do we say 46 cents? Is Cardano going to go down to 46 cents? Probably not. But I wouldn't want to touch Cardano until at least I saw some kind of a chop or it went down to 46 cents. So a pullback on Bitcoin would push Bitcoin dominance higher, as alts would probably bleed more. Thoughts? Yes, that's true, Mikhail. But again, I've mentioned this a bunch of times. The final move up before alt season in Bitcoin dominance is it has every time been accompanied by a dramatic move up in Bitcoin's price. So the chances are that Bitcoin's price moving up is going to lead to Bitcoin's dominance moving up. So Bitcoin's dominance is back above 60%. It seems very likely to me that this is going to put in a new high. And I'm just going to remind you again, we're cheering for that. Okay, let's see Bitcoin's dominance make one more move up before we see alt season. Let's be a little bit more patient. Okay, and I answer the question in my YouTube video on my YouTube channel, World War Bitcoin. Everyone go there and hit the subscribe button. I'm answering that question tomorrow as to when I think alt season is going to begin. This is not alt season. I know it feels like alt season. This is not alt season yet. So when's alt season? I give an estimate of about a month from today when alt season begins. And so check out that video on my YouTube channel tomorrow. Will ETH hit 8K? Oh, wait a second. I'm behind here. Senator Loomis has put forward a bill for the U.S. government to buy 200,000 Bitcoin per year over 5 years for a total of 1 billion Bitcoin. If that passes, I don't think people really understand what kind of a squeeze that would cause in Bitcoin's price. I mean, all of this price action, the fact that we're already above the all-time high and blowing past it, that's a lot of that has to do with the buying pressure of the spot Bitcoin ETFs. The spot Bitcoin ETFs have bought maybe 400,000 Bitcoin. If the United States government tries to buy 1 million Bitcoin, the supply crunch from that is going to be absolutely insane. It's a lot more difficult to buy 1 million Bitcoin than people think. People think, okay, there's 20 million Bitcoin in circulation right now. It should be no problem buying 1 million Bitcoin. No, that is not an easy task to go about doing. 3 minutes left, by the way, for the HEEHEE giveaway. If you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE, you will automatically be entered into a raffle to where you could win $100 worth. All right, next question, will ETH hit $8,000? That is very possible. I want to remind you guys, okay, let me go to the bottom here. The ETH Bitcoin chart is pretty much on the bottom of my trading view list here. And I just want to remind you, because I'm going to respond to something on TikTok here. People getting really frustrated with Ethereum. And let me tell you, listen, at this point in 2020, we were, oh gosh, what am I doing? We were so much lower. Bitcoin was so much lower. Or sorry, the ETH Bitcoin chart was a lot lower than where it is right now. So November of 2020, Ethereum priced in Bitcoin was actually lower than where it is now. But then look at what happened. Look at what happened after Bitcoin's dominance started to plummet. Is we saw Ethereum from March of 2021 until May 10th of 2021 outperform Bitcoin by 3x. Okay, so something like that is probably coming. Does that mean that Ethereum is going to over $10,000? I mean, Ethereum is right now, a third of that. That's within the realm of possibility. I tend to think it's not going to go that high, but Ethereum should soon catch up to Bitcoin and maybe not hit that 0.08 price of Bitcoin, but it's going to outperform Bitcoin very soon. I'm convinced of that. One more minute in the HEEHEE giveaway, by the way. If you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE, you'll automatically be entered into a raffle. Oh shoot, I missed a question about Noble Blocks. I think it's decent to DCA into Noble Blocks, but the small market cap cryptos are gonna they're not gonna perform as well as the larger market caps right now. Alex, any outlook on Bepe? I'm very bullish on Bepe. All right, small cap meme coins, not yet, not the time quite yet, but there's gonna be a time when they rip like crazy. But it looks slow. Wait. I swapped my Noble bag for that, DCA'd, but it looks low, maybe because it's a microcap meme. Yes. How fast can Bitcoin dominance go down, weeks or days? 7 weeks. 7 weeks. I've mentioned that a ton. You mentioned near is a good buy at the moment. Prediction for the coming months. I don't really have predictions, guys. Can near hit a new all-time high? What's near's all-time high? $20. It's at $5.45. I mean, that seems possible. It's possible. I'd be pretty excited. It seems like a new 2024 high would be in play. But again, I'm not here for predictions. I'm just going to follow the market. Y'all, I haven't taken any profits yet. Is that crazy? Listen, all right. Yeah, Deanna, I did answer a question like this in my live stream earlier today. Oh man, how do I say this? Okay. I was very intentional about taking profits from February to April of this year. Very, very intentional. And since then, this time around, I have not taken, I sold 100 shares of Riot Blockchain, Bitcoin miner stock last week. I'm probably going to sell 200 this week. But as far as crypto is concerned, if I were to sell Bitcoin, that would make sense. But the altcoins, a lot of them are so close to their bear market bottoms still, or to their recent bottoms, that I'm not all that interested in selling my altcoins right now. If I become a bag holder with some of these altcoins, a lot, some of them, like Sui, I already took profits on Sui. If you see a massive move up in these altcoins, then by all means take some off the table, some. But right now my mindset is more so diamond hand and then lettuce hand. All right, so right now I'm diamond handing it. On the turn of a dime, I'm going to be a lettuce hand person. So when will Bitcoin retract and how low? You never know, Poma. Watch the second most recent video I published on my YouTube channel, or not on my YouTube, on my TikTok here. I talked about this. Guys, I'm just going to remind you. In 2020, when Bitcoin crossed its previous all-time high, it doubled. Bitcoin's price doubled from $20,000 to $40,000 in 24 days. In 2017, when Bitcoin crossed its 2013 all-time high, the price then doubled within 24 days. In 2013, when Bitcoin crossed its earlier 2013 all-time high, Bitcoin's price doubled in 13 days. And then in early 2013, when Bitcoin crossed its 2011 all-time high, Bitcoin's price doubled in 17 days. So does that mean that Bitcoin's price is going to double from its previous all-time high? I am not saying that. By no means am I saying that. It's too big of a beast right now. But we can continue to go up. We can continue to just go nonstop up for quite a while. And in quite a while being like weeks, Do I think that we're just going to go nonstop up? Of course not. But it looks like even the smallest dip is being bought up very aggressively right now. And we need to monitor the spot Bitcoin ETFs because, somebody mentioned on my live stream earlier today that the spot Bitcoin ETFs bought $1 billion worth of Bitcoin within 30 minutes of the stock market being open. So FYI, let's just do some basic math here. Bitcoin's $88,000 right now. I'm just going to go off of 88,000. So 88,000 times 450. 450 equals $39,600,000. That is how much Bitcoin was mined today. That's how much Bitcoin was mined today. Remember that, $39.6 million. Now let's just do a billion. A billion, that's a million, 1, 2, 3 billion divided by $39,600. Or no, $39,600,000, excuse me. That means that within 1 hour, source Bitcoin Archive, thank you, Bull. Within 1 hour, 25 times the amount of Bitcoin that was mined today, within 30 minutes, 25 times the amount of Bitcoin that was mined today was bought by the spot Bitcoin ETFs. Okay, so what happens tomorrow? Will it continue to be like this tomorrow? What happens the remainder of the week? Where within a 30-minute span, 25 times the amount of Bitcoin that was mined today is being bought. We can certainly go much higher without all that many dips. So, all right, Bitcoin flipped silver's market cap, which is what you were referring to, Bitcoin Archive, Bull. My bad. Do you sell some of your Bitcoin near the end in order to rebuy in bear market or just hold and forget? It depends on how high Bitcoin goes. If Bitcoin goes well over $100,000, I will sell some Bitcoin. All right, let's look at Brett. Brett's looking pretty good today. Dogecoin price target over $1. Let's see, Brett here, 12.7 cents right now. Wow. Okay, Brett's looking good, man. All right, that's the weekly chart. Let me go to the daily chart. So where's Brett going? I mean, I've been saying I would think at least 5 to 10 billion. I did not sell a penny of my Brett this entire time. So Brett looks good. Brett should do well. You know, higher highs, higher lows. So I don't have a target for you, but and then I don't love buying a cryptocurrency that's up 22% in a day, but you never know. So did you say you would enter Axelar right now? This market's moving so quickly that it's like, would I enter Axelar? I mean, it's moving more slowly than a lot of other altcoins. Where was it a week ago? 61 cents. I mean, it's up 25%, no, 33% in a week. So it's fine to enter right now on the HEEHEE Premium Discord. Which, reminder, if you buy 20,000 HEEHEE tokens, you can get access to the Premium Discord. There's a lot of support at 73 cents, and it's only at 79 cents right now. So a lot of support at 73 cents. That's where the 50-day and the 200-day moving averages are. So might not be a bad idea. Just a question: what if it's just a Bitcoin bull run the way today Bitcoin did? That's just unlikely, Saad. I've answered questions like that before. Here's the deal. I know, all right, the spot Bitcoin ETFs, they're only buying Bitcoin, right? And so we tend to think that only Bitcoin's going to pump, but you got to realize that they only own somewhere between 300 and 400,000 Bitcoin. But then the other holders of the 19.7, 19.6 remaining Bitcoin that's out there are going to want to take profits. And they're going to take profits and they're going to roll that into altcoins. So unlikely, but there's going to be a time when it will be in your best interest to only buy Bitcoin. This is not that time. Bitcoin's dominance being where it is, it's not that time. Bitcoin's dominance, even if it's just a brief season where Bitcoin's dominance plummets and we don't go to under 40% like we did in 2021, Bitcoin's dominance should still go below 50% for a short period of time, because that's what everyone believes, you know, and that's what everyone's gonna play. So Deanna's not ready. I'm not ready. Blast to 10 cents. I don't actually know the price of Blast. Let me look at Pith, please. That was a question before Blast. So Pith. Pith. All right, 43 cents. Pith looks pretty good. I mean, looks like it could form a massive cup and handle as quickly as it went down. You see that? As quickly as it went down, now it could go up. You know, maybe get rejected at the all-time high and then form a handle pattern there and then be off to the races. That's possible for Pith. Just be mindful. You know, I am a firm believer for 2025 that you should be out by May. Sell in May and go away is a real thing for 2025. In May of 2025, Pith's supply is going to double. So just keep that in mind. Oh man, the only red in my trading view list is Alephium. Oh my goodness. Alephium. How many people in your midday live, Alex? All right, wait, let me look at Blast. There was 600 people, MB. So I've talked a lot about that because, you know, we've been talking about for a while. Selling at 1,000 people in the live stream. Now, there was a point where it seemed like there was this massive rush for less than 20 seconds where we did get up to 1.2K. I don't count that. I think there was like, I told everyone, smash up the like button. What are you doing? I shame people into smashing up the like button. And then we got up to 1.2, 1.3K, but then went back down to 600. So listen, I mean, what level of euphoria are we going to reach this time around? I've talked about that. In March, we hit 1,000 people. We hit 1,100 people in the live stream, and the level of euphoria was a 3 out of 10. This time around, if we were to hit a 10 out of 10 level of euphoria, we'd probably see something like 2,000 to 3,000 people in the live stream. So if these ETFs keep buying at this capacity, can it cause a supply shock with Bitcoin? And this thing could really go as parabolic as everyone's thinking. Maybe now's the time, Pascali. Anything's possible. Let's see. Solnick to $1 by December and HEEHEE to 70 cents. You think Solnick's going to outperform HEEHEE? As much as I love Solnick, I don't think that's going to happen. Especially because, you know, Solnick, there was the burn with HEEHEE. So, but you know what? I'd be ecstatic if that happened. You know, 70 cents, it's not a penny right now. That would be 70x. Let's just, yes, you know what? Solnick to $1 by December and HEEHEE to 70 cents. I do not believe that. Okay. But Solana price target. Man, you know, earlier this year, I gave a Solana price target of $694, and then I kind of abandoned that. But that's less than a 3x from here, and things are going pretty wild. You know, Solana has broken through that 786 retrace. So, you know, at least the idea of Solana not doubling from here would be a little crazy to me. But you got to keep in mind, Solana is, I think Solana is at $100 billion market cap right now. So there's only, this is the, aside from Tether, this is the third ever crypto to hit $100 billion. All right. Do you think LCX is going to make a move? It'll move eventually, but LCX is a very small market cap. Right now, it's the larger market cap ones. So thoughts on Pendle? Pendle's a beast. Pendle looks like it's primed to break its all-time high. You know, it's not like I got a lot of hate with Pendle, but there was definitely some fear, some uncertainty with Pendle. And Pendle, this is one of the most beautiful altcoin charts in all of existence. And you guys know how bullish I've been on Pendle. And so, what was thoughts on Pendle? Yeah, Pendle looks great. You know, this is just a very, very high conviction play, and sky's the limit. I don't have a price target for you. You know, there was a time I said just new all time high, $10. It seems like it's going to be going to do better than that. So how's ICP looking? I did already look at ICP. It looks okay. You know, it looks like it's moving in the right direction. So let's see. Is it smart to cash out meme profits and maybe just hold it in something like XLM for a lowest return? Oh man, I can't get on board with that. I am a full believer in the meme coin super cycle, full believer, all out believer. And XLM is just, what XLM I think is going to do is pump really hard at the end. So that's not something I can get behind. That was crazy. Something was crazy. I have no idea, Big D, what you're referring to, but Rune, please. Rune. Thorchain's one of my favorites. They make money. Chart looks super bullish. Same deal. I can't really give you an entry aside from maybe it'll get back down to this retrace here, $5.66. But you never know, given what we're looking at right now. Easily 2024 high. That would be a little bit less than double where it is now, but I would think it would go a decent amount beyond that. All-time high is that all-time? Yeah, all-time high is $21. Thorchain should put in a new all-time high. So let's see. Injective and FTM and then PAL. If you don't necessarily need the cash, would you still sell some Bitcoin this run or hodl for retirement? Again, it depends on how high Bitcoin goes. Bitcoin would have to go, I would say over $150,000 for me to sell any of my Bitcoin. Where are we? Oh yeah, Injective. So Injective, if you don't remember Jamil, we went live for a brief moment on Friday, and he said this was one of his top buys, and it's it's looking good, just like everything else. Injective, I'm on the daily chart. Okay, so Injective looks good. Should have no problem getting up to this first level of resistance here, $31. Injective is most likely going to put in a new all-time high. That's above $50. That's a 2x from here and go beyond that. FTM is on the right side of a lot of resistance. Now that resistance should be support. So 81 cents. FTM, that's a very bullish chart right there. Very bullish. Now, you got to be a little bit cautious right now because FTM is getting up to the bottom of the golden pocket here between the 618 and the 702 retrace. So there will be resistance around 93 cents. That's going to be pretty heavy resistance. And then again, around $1, a little over $1. But FTM's all-time high is over $3. And there's definitely room for this to run. So Rune is not moving much. I think you need to be a little more patient with that. So Pal AI, welcome Greg to the channel. Pal was on a tear. Yeah, Pal's up 22%. That makes me a little nervous to buy right now. So what's up with Pal? Where are we going? I mean, perfect back test of the 200-day and the 236 retrace. That means it's probably not going to get back down. That was a beautiful back test, and traders were waiting for that. So lots of room for Pal to go higher. This is one that I'd have no problem just buying right now. And, if it dips, it dips. But Pal can certainly get much higher than where it is right now. So realistic price or general thoughts on what Solnick and HEEHEE can do. I can't talk about HEEHEE as far as price targets, but Solnick, I'm a believer in Devin, and I'm a believer that Solnick can go much higher than where it is right now. I mean, he has that bet, shave your beard at 75. So, or if it doesn't hit $75 million market cap when this is all said and done, he's going to shave his beard. Devin has proven himself to be worthy of your trust, and so I tend to think that that it will get up to $75 million. And I think, I already did say I think he would outperform it. I'm biased, so take it from that what you will. Pepe 10x, that's getting more and more difficult. Here we are. Pepe's seems like it's well on its way to a new all-time high. So thank you, Nick. Welcome to the channel. So we'll see. We'll see about Pepe. 10x would be $50 billion. Shiba Inu hit 45 in 2021, 45 billion. So could Pepe do that? Sure. What's your feeling on DGen? I'm sure DGen's looking pretty good right now. Yeah, DGen. I was talking about this last time we looked at the DGen chart, which was last week. So you could see the converging of the 50-day, holding the 50-day moving average very well, getting rejected at the 200-day. And as these two moving averages were merging, I was expecting DGen to explode to the upside, and that's what's happened. I would not expect a back test of the 200-day at this point, but you never know. It's possible. So we will see. All right, when do we expect HEEHEE to start pumping, or what has to happen for us to see a big pump? I mean, alt season would be nice for one. So alt season would be nice. We're still in a position where HEEHEE did so well over the span of 1 month. It did a 10x, more than a 10x, that there's still some consolidation, some natural consolidation and chop that that will happen. But let's see, smaller market cap meme coins are not doing as well as larger market caps. So the larger market cap meme coins will flow down. That will flow down to smaller market caps as people go more risk on. So just joined you, Nick, on TikTok. Okay. Hello, Nick. Bitcoin just touched the 1.618. From where? I can't picture a 1.618. What do you... Yeah, I'll need to know from what swing to swing where to swing. Anyway, yeah, Rune, looked at Rune. Let's look at render from March. Okay. That still seems, oh yeah, I could see that. Okay. So maybe there's that's a time for a pause. Ooh, render, 200-day. Will it struggle at the 200-day? I don't like buying a crypto that gets up to the 200-day like that. Okay, so what I would prefer for render, if I were to buy this, is a break through the 200-day and then a back test, and then buying on, even though that's buying higher, buying on the back test instead of the on the way up. So, because it might struggle there for a little bit. Can you check Aerodrome? I already did. So let me actually read what I said in the HEEHEE Premium Discord. Which, reminder, if you buy 20,000 Tokens. If you buy 20,000 HEEHEE tokens, you can get access to the HEEHEE Premium Discord. I've been very active there today, and I'm going to remain very active there. So by request arrow, close to a rejection at the bottom of the golden pocket. I'm not loving it here. Good entry would be $1.38. Decent amount of resistance ahead. I'm not selling at this level. I'm not buying either. Can I expand this chart now? Let me just go. I'm going to go to arrow on TikTok here. So you can see, I mean, it's still looking solid. It's looking good. Thankfully, it did not put in a lower low on the daily chart, but the 618 retrace $1.61 is going to be resistance. The middle of the golden pocket, $1.70. The 702 is going to be heavy resistance. That's $1.78. So 786, $1.95. That's also going to be resistance. Just your opinion. I am in profit 2K in Pendle. Should I take profit and put that into something? No. No. And I know that's a bold thing for me to say. I would not take profit on Pendle right now. What it would be if we have to put it in. Oh, yeah. LMAO, that Doge play has paid off so far. Yep. ICP, already looked at it. Looks like a breakout on an ascending wedge since July. ICP looks fine. You know, ICP, one of the top 50. I think top 50 is the best play. Something in the top 50 best play right now. That's one of them. Thoughts on Orange? Man, I haven't looked at Orange in a while. And then I'll look at Coke Inu. I don't even know. ORNJ, is that what it is? Yeah, okay. No. Don't touch this. Eventually, but not yet. Yeah, don't touch that. What do you think of RWA? I think RWA can do very well. So I guess those are my thoughts on RWA. All right, Coke Inu. What do we have for C? I know it's spelled. Man, how do you spell that? Is it COK? I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. No, shoot. I don't remember you. I'm pretty sure you spelled it wrong, Juna. So let's see. Edward's getting giddy. DAG. Let's look at DAG. Ondo's looking pretty good today, but just remember, massive unlock on January 18th. So, all right, let's get to DAG real quick. COQ. Thank you. COQ. Let's look at DAG. 2.9 cents. This is, oh, come on. What is going on? This is one that I looked at earlier and I liked. Now, same deal, 200-day, the 200-day moving average. You can see rejection. I mean, this has been just constant rejection at the 200-day. I mean, even all the way back in May, just a rejection at the 200-day, and then another rejection in October, and here we are, another rejection today. Is this the day that DAG breaks out? I tend to think yes, or around this time, you know, because it would make sense. A lot of altcoins are finally breaking through their 200-day moving average. So DAG actually looks pretty good right now. I'd be interested in buying DAG. All right, let me get back to Coke Inu. COQ. The question is this done? It's an Avalanche meme coin. I forgot about that, which is kind of unfortunate. I don't think this is done. All right, volume is decent. It's up 10% today. Will it hit a new all-time high? I mean, think about this. Avalanche could outperform Solana from where we are right now. It's just Solana is on its way to a new all-time high. Avalanche is much lower. I tend to think that Avalanche is going to, you know, could Avalanche get to $100? It should be able to. Could it hit a new all-time high? It could. So that only means good things for this cryptocurrency. Anyway, thoughts on when to sell Doge? Is it when Bitcoin dominance falls to about 40%? I would take some profit before then, you know, just in case. But a 702 retrace would be a good place to sell some Doge. That's 53 cents. So some, not all, but some. I would hold on to the rest of it for a new all-time high. All right, thoughts on Ether? I have no idea what's going on with Ether. Not one that I'm all that interested in. You know, good last few days. Just this is still by definition a chop, and I can't stand the fact that, you know, by the time normies like you and me could get into this, it was a $300 million market cap. No, thank you. So, will every project in the top 100 flip their high in March? Nope. Nope. I think most of them would, but not everyone. TA on Chainlink. Yeah, Landwolf's actually moving. I saw that. We talked about that earlier this live. TA on Chainlink. I did already look at Chainlink, but let me get to the chart here. And I just want to just remind you. So yeah. So really interesting thing about Chainlink is it loves to range. It just loves to stay in ranges for quite a while. This looks really good. Broke through the 200-day, broke into a new, you know, its previous range from earlier this year. And so I would say this is a clear path short term up to $17.65. An ideal entry on Chainlink would either be 1380 or right around 1310, something like that. Maybe it'll get there, maybe it won't. You never know with how insane things are right now. So, all right. I got paid 20K recently, which is why I didn't buy earlier. How would you go about this? What would be your game plan? Yeah, DevTuber, watch the video I posted on my second most recent video on TikTok and my most recent post on X. My general thought right now is this is one of those rare times where you shouldn't just wait for a dip, but just you know, honestly, how about like $2,000 a day for the next 10 days? That's what I would say. Because I was in a similar position in 2020, and this reminds me a lot of 2020. In 2020, I was just waiting and waiting and waiting for a dip, trying to buy Bitcoin, waiting and waiting and waiting, and the dip didn't come. You know, the dips were so minimal. And then when it did dip just a little bit, I was like, all right, you know, I mean, I'll just wait a little bit more. It'll dip some more. And I was buying like I had $50,000 to put in from equity from the sale of my house. And I was buying like $100, $200 a day, waiting for a dip. That's not how you buy right now. Okay. You should not financial advice, probably like 10% a day. And I know that's crazy, but this is that time, and I haven't gotten struck by lightning yet. So, all right, can you look into Cage Network? Yeah, Brett's up over 25%. I did see that. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to be helpful with Cage Network, Edward. If it's new, then it's not something that I'm going to be able to chart. Small market cap, even more so. Not going to be able to chart it. You know, good sign here. It looks like this is a bull flag. That's, you know, bull flags have been very potent lately. And so maybe after this chop, it'll break through to the next level, get up to $10 million, something like that. That's really all I can say. So, all right, COQ. Thank you, everybody. AOs, please. And then I'm going to look at Polkadot, at Parsec. So AOs. And I'm sorry to say I only have a few minutes left. So, yeah, 58 cents, 12.54% today. On the right side of the 200-day, this looks a little bit better than Render. So AOS looks pretty good. Should put in a new all-time high. And this is one I'd have no problem buying right at this moment. So, all right, Parsec. I've never been a big fan of Parsec since I first looked into it, but PRQ, USDT. You know, chart looks okay. Looks like, again, the 200-day looks like it's broken through and back tested, and looks like it's right there. You know, a perfect back test there. I think that selling it would be very foolish right now, even though I'm not a big fan. So, all right, Nick buying as much HEEHEE as he can. Awesome, man. I'm buying a lot of it. I'm still buying a lot. You know, my bag did a 10x and I'm still a buyer. So, all right, Polkadot. I did notice that Polkadot, given how down Polkadot has been, I mean, it was under $4. Yeah, man. And now, okay, now it's at the 200-day. Might be resistance there. But even, listen, I don't think Polkadot's hitting a new all-time high this year. But given how down it is, it seems to make sense to me that this can put in multiple X's. Just don't hold it thinking that it's going to put in a new all-time high. All right, PRQ funding my HEEHEE. Nice. Okay. I need to plow through the rest. Exit strategy, same. I did an update video last week. Please check that out. But I could see this extending to March. So I did say 2 to 4 months after the first rate cuts, and then Trump won. So I'm saying 4 months. Maybe I should say 4 to 6 months because Trump won, you know. Tau, maybe this time it'll break through right at the 786, right at resistance. Maybe this time it's time for Tau to break through. What a reversal there. That's insane. All right. What could Sol price reach to? Sky's the limit, man. At least double from here. Have you looked into Oracle? I have not. I haven't. And time's up in my live stream, so I'm just going to go as fast as possible. Do you like Jupiter or Pith? I'd say Jupiter. Buy top memes. For now, yes. Brett, Pepe, Floki, yes, yes, yes. Thoughts on Mr. Miggles? No thoughts right now. Sorry. What would you buy 10% a day with, though? Just listen to this live stream, you know. What about Cream? I can't check it. Whiff, can't check it, but that one's looked pretty good last time I saw it. Nom Nom is on fire. I'll take your word for that. Alex, why would a meme like dog with fat get to $3? I don't understand. I mean, its supply is much smaller than those of Pepe. I don't care about the price. I care a lot more about the market cap. So, all right, I am no longer answering any questions. I do know Mint Layer. I have it. I'm no longer answering any questions on TikTok. I'm sorry, subscribers. I have to end this live stream, and it's been like running, like sprinting a marathon. So, Alex, would you be opposed to doing an informational video on drawing fibs? I always seem to mess them up, like on Bitcoin. An even better example would be ICP. Chip, I don't know what to say. I'm not going to do a video on it. The general thing is there's two ways that you draw fibs, okay? You draw it from the all-time high to the bear market bottom. Try to get it, you know, the top of it at the top, the bottom at the bottom, you know. But then if you ever see a wild swing, that's also a good place to draw fibs. So it's a very basic thing. I can't really take the time to make a video about that. Like before ICP put in this yearly high, I would have no idea where to draw fibs. All right, Chip, I will look at ICP and try to draw some kind of a fib chart. So for ICP, yes. And thank you, everybody. This is going to be my last thing that I respond to on this live stream. So ICP, $9.38. I would draw one from that peak right there, 21 and change, all the way down to whatever the bottom is, the July 5th bottom. So where's that? Oh, I did it upside down though. So let me delete that. So from the top, I mean, if you want to be perfect with it, that's fine. I tend to be a little bit more sloppy. And then there's the bottom. And you can see ICP, oh shoot. ICP is right now at the 236 fib level. So that's going to be some level of resistance, but it should break through. It should break through pretty aggressively. So, okay. Anyway, that is all I have for today. I'm going to be very, very active, okay? So it's time to strike while the iron's hot. You'll be seeing too much of me, and you'll get sick of me. All right. Have a good one, everybody. See you next time.